What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. When simping goes wrong. Next episode. One thing I can't stand are fucking dudes that cape for hoes so bad that they gotta jump out and use female shaming tactics. That shit is fucking beyond me. And what prompted me to make this video is the fact that I put up one of my recent videos. I think I just dropped it yesterday or Friday, I forget, but the one concerning Remy Ma and her freestyle with Mary Claire, the beauty magazine, and I was basically talking about how this SJW shit is starting to ruin hip hop and shit that I like comic books, movies, this and that, or whatever. So anyone that follows me knows that I'm against this whole third wave feminism. I'm not a big supporter of it. In fact, I hate it. I abhor it. The original ideology, feminist ideology, I do support because I do believe in equality. I've said this 1,000 times. This whole new shit, I'm against it. So, I put the video out, and there's some dude that subscribed to me, and he said some slick shit before on another video. I think it was the Lena Dunham video. But he came back and he said, you need pussy, bruh. That was his comment when I was just simply talking about how a lot of this feminist shit is already debunked, how it's bullshit, how it doesn't help out any men at all. There's nothing that is beneficial that you could gain from it, especially you being a man. There's nothing, So, when he left me that comment, you need pussy, bro, or when anybody, for that matter, leaves me a comment like that, especially a dude, that tells me everything I need to know about your stupid ass. And, I expect that from a woman to use that shit because women are more emotional. They're not going to come with, a lot of them don't come with a logical response. That's why it's called a female shaming tactic. But this dude, when he said that, I responded, dude, you're a simp ass nigga. That's the only thing I could say to him. And he came back with, well, you wear comic book shit or something along that. I mean, if you're not going to say anything about what I'm saying in the fucking video, shut the fuck up. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. You're not debunking anything I said. And then he tried to attribute that video or videos that in that whole that share that same thread, try to attribute it to MGTOW, because some other nigga said, oh, this dude lost his marbles. No, not really, because if you've seen my video, you can ask any old school fan of mine. I've always been talking about shit that I don't like in society. In fact, that's how this channel got started. It was more about shit that I couldn't stand or shit that I can't stand, and the hip hop shit just came by in a snowball effect. I just started talking about hip hop that I liked, and then it just combined into that. So, I mean, look, when you say things like you need pussy, bro, what that tells me about you is that you're the type of dude that, number one, you don't know what I get. That's number one. I'm not one of these dudes that's fucking pressed for ass. You know, I'm not one of these dudes that when I get laid, I'm running around like Tom Cruise jumping up and down on a chair. I'm not doing that shit. I'm a grown ass man, you know. Pussy is pussy. You know what I mean? It's just, how do I tell people? Look, I have an analogy for it. I live right here in Jersey, and there's a place up in Cedar Grove, Verona. I don't know if my Jersey heads know where that is. There's a famous Ray's pizza up there. I know all my dudes in the tri-state area know about Famous Ray's. Started out in New York, but you got one in Cedar Grove, Verona, up there by that Lexus dealer. I go out of my way just to go and grab 2 slices on a day that I'm really craving it, a cheat day, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna go drive my black ass up there and get me 2 slices of pizza, and I fucking love it. It you know, and that's the way I look at pussy. To me, it's just one of those things that you go, you deal with, and you're done. I don't need it. It doesn't sustain me. You know, it's not a validation of manhood. Like a lot of you brothers, a lot of you people out there, you dudes out there, this is how y'all think. Y'all think that because you think, because you say, well, get some pussy, that's the be all end all. And that's why these fucking women don't respect your asses, because they know that you're willing to bend because they got that shit in between their legs. I don't do that shit. Well, let me not say, when I was younger, I thought that was the shit. You know, stack up your pussy count. Like now, it's just meaningless to me. It's stupid, because I'm not willing to bend over and tell a woman if she's doing some fuck shit. I'm gonna tell her, oh, it's okay, baby. I'm gonna go kiss her ass because I want to get in between her legs. Fuck that shit. She's not gonna respect me on the back of that. I've already talked about this shit. So when niggas like this dude, and I'm not gonna say his name, I'm sure he's gonna be bold enough to comment, so you'll see him. Or as a matter of fact, go to the other video, go to the Remy Ma video, where I was discussing this shit. You'll see him on there, or my Lena Dunham video, you'll see him on there too. He'll comment. When you're sitting there saying that shit, it just shows me who you are as a man. And I love when people expose themselves. That's the most priceless thing that they could ever do, is give me that much information without me doing much to acquire it. Because to me, knowledge is priceless. So you just told me a lot about yourself. You're willing to bend because no matter what type of fuck shit a female's on, you're willing to sit there and go along with it. Okay? And this dude also reminds me of the type of dude that you see at these at these feminist rallies, women's marches. Oh, we're here to support you. No, the fuck you not. You're there to get laid. Because their ideology has nothing in it for you. There's no reason that I should see any men down there, unless they're homosexual, of course, you know, and because a lot of females have male homosexual friends. That's just the fact. You know what I mean? And again, there's nothing wrong with that. It just is. But for these straight dudes that you see at a fucking feminist rallies, I gotta question that shit. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You know, and on the back of that, they're trying to pick up some ass. They're trying to get some easy ass because they're trying to simp out, try to be a Captain Save a Hoe. Oh yeah, I agree with everything you say. When you deep down know that there's nothing in it for you, there's no benefit to it. There's none. And you're gonna sit there, take the, essentially look like an emasculated man, sitting there, setting up picnics and organizing. What are they doing for you? I know that they're not fucking you. Of course, you may be lucky and find some weak ass chicks that fall for that shit. But on the back of that, they really don't respect you, because they're gonna say in the back of their minds, they may not say it, but they're gonna, oh, this dude is fucking flexible. I could throw some old ass shit out there, any old shit out there, and this dude is gonna do what I want. But me, see, brothers like me, other YouTubers that tell the truth, You know what? I could throw that shit out there. Chick may not like it, but she'll self-reflect and say, damn, dude, you know what? He said it in a fucked up way, but I respect him. And and on top of it, I've said this before too, I'd rather get the ass that way because I didn't have to sacrifice or compromise my soul on the back of that. But see, I understand some of these dudes. They're so weak. A lot of people don't like to use their brain when it comes to stuff. So, you know, the easy way out is just to agree with the situation and, you know, come off like a fucking soft milk biscuit, lame, limp wrist, obsequious fucking piece of shit. You know, that's what you look like. And I don't know, man. But when dudes, or just anyone for that matter, come to me with that sort of shit, and they're not gonna address what I'm saying, that just tells me that I'm talking about you, number one, and you have no critical thinking. You have no ability to articulate your stance, and you're just shot the fuck out. Yeah, so this is why I don't respect simps. I go in on them hard. It's just a big epidemic with these type of dudes. And yeah, I just want to share that with y'all. Throw up another episode of When Simping Goes Wrong. And yeah, stop simping out there, dudes. I mean, it really is so stupid. Yeah. Oh, I was going to talk about the MGTOW thing, how he attributed it to MGTOW. This dude tried to say, oh, you know, yeah, when soon after that MGTOW shit, he, you know, he started losing himself or whatever, something to that effect. And it's like, dude, first of all, with me talking about simps, my biggest video is the Steve Harvey, exposing Steve Harvey for the simp he is. That's well over 100,000 views. So I've been talking about that shit. I've been talking about bitches and hoes for years. I have a series, Bitches Don't Give Out Your Number if you don't want a dude to call you, or the bitch series. I have something about I forget the title of it, the one where bitches don't get mad if a dude compliments you, stuff like that. So I've been talking about this shit well before that MGTOW video. So it has nothing to do with the MGTOW shit. And the MGTOW philosophy isn't saying, by the way, I shouldn't have to go this far, but I gotta break it down for some of you, so you slow ass motherfuckers. MGTOW isn't saying, well, don't get laid. You know, as a matter of fact, not that I need to do this, but let me just satisfy you. Ever since I made that video, dude, the pussy hasn't stopped coming in. I've got some great pussy, by the way, but it's just, MGTOW is basically saying live life by your own means, not by the means of some female. Because a lot of dudes, what happens is, a lot of dudes, when they get older, and I talk to a lot of older dudes that go, damn, man, you lucky you single, this and that, you know, you can come and go as you please, you can do what you want. I mean, I don't know where the fuck you attributed that shit to. Again, a lot of niggas like to straw man because they have absolutely nothing, so they'll be reaching for shit. Yeah, so please stop using female shaming tactics. It says a lot about you. It doesn't say anything about me. It just shows exactly who the fuck you are. You're playing with your hand. You're basically showing me your hand. You're showing me everything that you are. And yeah, that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Stop being simps. Stop being fucking Captain Saver hoes. Stop being fucking manginas. And that's it. Peace, bitches.